Yes, next question we are going to see is about the determination of charge of the electron using Millikan's oil drop experiment. Before this, we have seen already with determination of specific charge by using Thomson's method. Is it not? Here we are going to see Millikan's oil drop and we are going to measure with the charge. Millikan's oil drop experiment is another important experiment in modern physics which is used to determine one of the fundamental constants of nature, and that is what? Charge of the electron. So charge of the electron is mainly found out with the help of what? This experiment, which is Millikan's oil drop experiment. Okay. Here, by adjusting the magnet electric field suitably, the motion of oil drop inside the chamber can be controlled. That is, it can be made to move up or down or even kept balanced. So what we are going to do is we are going to adjust with the electric field. Okay. So by adjusting with the electric field, what we can do, we can make the drop to either move up, or this can be made to move down, or it can also be kept stable, and we can see with the observation. Okay, with the help of electric field we can make the drop to move up or down or even kept balanced. Okay, for sufficiently long time. And the experimental arrangement is shown. The apparatus consists of two horizontal circular metal plates which are A and B. Okay, so these are the horizontal and they are what? They are the circular metal plates. Okay, so that circular metal plates are what? A and B. Each of diameter around 20 centimeter. So this has a diameter of what? 20 centimeter and separated by a small distance of 1.5. So between this, the distance is what? 1.5 centimeter. Okay, then next is these two parallel plates are enclosed in a chamber with a glass walls. Okay, so these are the two plates. These two plates are what? They are enclosed in a chamber and that is made up of glass. And further, the plates A and B are given with a high potential around 10 kilovolt. Okay, so this A and B we are going to provide with a high potential, and that potential is what? 10 kilovolt, such that the electric field acts downwards. Okay, so this electric field will be acting in the downward direction. Next, a small hole is made at the center of the upper plate A, and the atomizer is kept exactly above the hole to make the spray of liquid. So in this tube A, we are going to make a small hole. So over this hole, we are going to place the atomizer so that we can spray with the liquids. Okay, so liquid can be sprayed with the help of the small hole in this. Next is when a fine droplet of highly viscous liquid is sprayed using an atomizer, it falls vertically downwards, and it is only due to what? Under the influence of gravity. Okay, so now we are making any liquid to just spray in this. What happens? It falls downward direction, it doesn't move upward. Is it not? Why? Because that is because of the gravity. Okay, because of influence of gravity. Next, few oil drops in the chamber can acquire electric charge because of friction with no air or passage of x-rays between the parallel plates. So between the parallel plates, no x-rays or no passage of air has been felt, and so few more oil drops can come inside this. Okay, further the chamber is illuminated by a light. So here we are using with a light source, so we are using the light to illuminate this so that we can just view with the droplets clearly. Okay, so oil drops can be seen clearly with the help of the microscope. Then these drops, they can move upward or downward, as I've told you already. Because of the electric field, we can make it to move up or down. Okay, here let us consider m to be the mass, and the forces acting on it, the droplet, we can consider as gravitational force, electric force, Bion force, and viscous force. So these are the four forces which are acting on that droplet. Okay, so what are they? Gravitational force, electric force, Bion force, and also viscous force. Okay, so if you see here, this gravitational force is acting downwards. Okay, and Bion force is acting upwards, and same way this viscous force is also acting upwards. So when you see the electric force, that is also acting in the upward direction. So when you consider this oil drop to be at the center. Yes, next we are going to determine the radius of the droplet. When the electric field is switched off, the oil drop accelerate downward. So electric field when the off pantona enagum, the oil drop, it comes downward because of what? Due to the gravity. Okay, so due to the presence of oil, air drag forces, the oil drops attain terminal velocity and moves with a constant velocity. So because of the air drag here fully, it attains with a terminal velocity, and this velocity is measured by noting down the time taken to fall through a predetermined distance. Okay, so to a certain distance it is just moving. Then the viscous force and the buoyant force balance this gravitational force. So that gravitational force F is given by F is equal to m into g. Let us assume rho to be the density and m to be the mass. Then we get rho is equal to m divided by v. From this, if you want m alone, that is given by m is equal to rho into v. Yes, substituting the value of volume here, we get 4 by 3 pi r cube. So it is rho into this term. Now, what is the gravitational force, which is equal to what? M into g, is not. So writing with that formula here. So m is equal to this. So substitute this value here. Then if rho to be the density of air and the upthrust force is given by F of g, which is equal to, instead of rho we are writing as sigma here, okay, and 4 by 3 pi r cube into g. Yes, so this is for the buoyant force as well as a gravitational force. So next is, once the oil drop attains a terminal velocity v, downward force is equal to the viscous force. Okay, so we can say from Stokes' law, the viscous force is what? Fv is equal to 6 pi eta into v. Okay, so next is eta av. Here we get 6 pi eta av, writing with all the values of Fg, Fb and Fv here. Fg is what? Rho into, and Fb is what? Sigma into, and Fv we know this value, and instead of A we are writing as R here. Okay, now bring this term to the other side. Okay, so we get rho into 4 by 3 pi r square, sorry, r cube into g, and this term we have brought this side, so we get minus. Okay, so minus sigma into 4 by 3 pi r cube into g. Okay, among this what is common? 4 by 3 and pi r cube g. So all these are common terms, and so we are taking that outside. Okay, so we get 4 by 3 pi r cube into g. So if we take it outside, so the remaining term is what? Rho minus sigma. So that is what has been written here, rho minus sigma into g, which is equal to this. Okay, now cancelling with this value here, so 2 and this is 3. Yes, so 2 by 3 pi r cube rho minus g is equal to this term. Here we need the value of r alone, so bringing with all the values here. Okay, and so this value of pi get cancelled. Yes, and this r we are bringing here to this side. So here we are bringing this r down and all the other terms to this side. So here we have 3 as it is, pi, v and eta as it is. Okay, this 3 we are bringing to the numerator and all this term down. Okay, so now this value of pi is same in the numerator and denominator, so we are cancelling with that. Okay, next is 3 into 3, that becomes as 9 eta v, okay, divided by 2 rho minus sigma into g. Okay, this is for this side, and here we are cancelling this, so this becomes as r square. So square, if you are going to bring it to other side, that it becomes as root of or to the power of 1 by 2. Yes, clear? So we have got the value of r in this. Next is determination of electric charge. Here electric field is going to be on, and so that this oil drops will move upward direction. So among many oil drops, only one oil drop we are going to adjust, and we are going to keep it as stationary one. Under this circumstances, there is no viscous force, and according to the free body diagram, the net force acting is what? Only Fe and Fb, that is equal to Fg. Okay, so here we are getting Fg is equal to Fb plus Fv. Here Fe is equal to Fb plus Fg. Here Fe is equal to Q into E, and substituting with all the values here. So now this term again we are going to bring it to this side. Okay, same way, 4 by 3 pi r cube and g is common, and the remaining is rho minus sigma. Okay, now bring this E also down, so we get the value of Q. Yes, so in this, if you are going to substitute the value of this R here. Okay, so R, if we are substituting this, we get the value of Q to be equal to this. Okay, and so here all the terms are constant, so if substituting with all the values, we get the value to be 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. Here we are getting with the minus sign because it is a charge of the electron, because always the charge of the electron is what? Negative. So we get minus 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. Okay, clear with this? Thank you.